Hello and welcome back to Rollslaw Gaming. We're playing Bath City Football Club and we have one match left of the regular season before we will begin our playoffs for moving up to the second to lowest tier in Vanarama National League. Currently we are, as I said, one match short of the final first season here, and we will get into it shortly, but please remember to like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already done so you don't miss out on any of the new daily episodes coming out in Football Manager 2019 in this series. Might be some other stuff as well, but nonetheless daily Football Manager 2019 uploads every day. And also for every episode, the most positive and informative comment will get pinned. So please be active in the community and let me know if you have any suggestions on what to change or what to do or anything. Just let me know. It would be great to have the communication with you guys, knowing what you actually want to see. So anyway, let's get into the game and let's go forward so we can play the last match of the season before we are doing the playoffs in this episode, or at least part of the playoffs depending on how it goes. So we are going to meet Billigay in our last match on the away, or not on the way, as an away team. Billigay is fourth in the league, so it will be a pretty hard game here. And we'll see what we can do about it, and we'll do our best as usual. Hopefully we can make something happen. And Kawankwa will retire after this season, and that seems sensible since he's 36 and we don't really want to keep him or pay his wage, so that's okay. And here the team pre-match tactical advice, we will follow this team instructions to add, so we'll follow all of those. And we are extremely underdogs according to the bookmakers here in the upcoming match. I will accept Rostern's request, even though we will not keep him. And the average training rating for last week was 6.9. So really not good at all. But let's have a look here at the individual level. So Ryan Brunt is still keep on training very good, so that's very good for us. And the bottom here we have quite a few players that are below 6.5 that we will criticize for their lack of training performance. So we will not criticize Ross Stern, since we will sack him for the upcoming season. Let Matt Richards know that we are disappointed, but we can't really say that we are disappointed. Looking here, he has been steadily increasing on basically everything that is important for him except stamina, which he have lost quite a bit over the season, but that's due to his age, being 34. But he's been a pretty good backup player for us this season. So we have the match coming up today against Billigay. So let's see what team we can pick, since we have had a few suspension and injuries and everything. So we had Ryan Brunt suspended the last match, so that will change. We have Robbie Cundy now back, but not quite match fit, but that doesn't really matter. Since we really need him in the team, we will play him. And we can have Jefford here as a backup. Other than that, I think we have the best team available to us in the team. Yeah, or we have to switch roster out here, so we should switch Sean Rigg around. Unfortunately, we don't have any, or we actually do, so we'll not do like that. We'll put in Andy Watkins instead of roster. And yeah, I think that will be everything. Or actually we'll have Anthony Stroker in on the bench instead of Frankie Artis as well. So let's go to the match and make something happen. Make a shock here the last game, so we have a very good confidence going into the playoffs would be great. But let's see what we can do. So quite a slow start here, nothing really much happening. And we had a highlight here from Billy Kay on a free kick, and they hit the post, so the post saved us there for the first chance in the match. And there's the first half whistle, and the scoreline is 0-0 for Bath versus Billy Kay, and shots is 1-5, shots on target is 1-2, and possession is 51-49%. So basically we had not the greatest at all of first half, but at least we kept it level here. So I don't expect this match to be led by us in a way. So actually 1-1 or 0-0 is quite decent result for us. But it would be great if we could somehow manage to win this match. But anyway, let's see here what we can get in the match. We'll wait for around the 60-minute mark and make our first substitution, I believe. So we'll see a highlight here that will be unsure for who it is, since it's now back at our keeper. So we'll get a goal kick here probably. No, pass to Candy and a goal kick. Up to Rigg to Stewart in the middle, so pretty good handling here. And it's Mills who gets the chance. It will be one-on-one versus the keeper. Can he score it? No, the keeper saves and puts it to the post. A very good finish there by Mills though, so very happy with that. So here we will try to make some changes. So we'll let Charlie Jefford on again instead of Robbie Candy this time. And we'll also put on Matt Richards instead of Carl Stewart here. And I think that will be everything. And I noticed that we are missing 3 men on the bench here, who would be a good option instead of Mills or Brunt. Speaking of Mills, he puts his header just over the bar there on the highlight, unfortunate. So we get Matt Richards injured here. I could kind of want to put Carl Stewart on again, and we can't do that. So I guess we will have to put on. Let's put on Adam Mann in his position. We'll confirm it like that. And basically we'll hope that works, and hopefully we can find a chance here and win the match. That would be great. But we are quite happy with a draw here as well. So looking like it will be a draw, just seconds remaining. Yeah, it should be a highlight that are the final whistle. Yeah, that's the final whistle. So the final scoreline is 0-0 for Bath versus Billy Kay, and shots are 4-7, shots on target 3-3, and possession 52-48%. So actually I'm overall quite happy with that game. Can't complain that much. The players had a decent game, and we had quite many players, important players coming back there after injuries and suspensions, so I'm quite pleased actually, and we managed to stay 5th, just just keeping ahead of Slow due to goal difference. And the winners of the league are St. Albans, with actually the same goal difference as Torquay, and I guess they must have won it on individual meetings or something like that then. And we were only 10 points short of fighting for a title, which is a bit strange with 6 or 7 lost games, almost something like that in the end. And Matt Richards is out 4 to 5 weeks. We will play Slow here in the draw in the first round. Unfortunate. We will play at home at least. So it's let's see here. Let's have a look here how it actually works. Okay, yeah, so playoff first round is for all of these players, and Wilstone and Torquay, I'm guessing, are meeting the winners here, so they have to play 2 games anyway to win, or we are meeting the winners of Billikay and Truro, and then Wellstone, and then Torquay. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So we will take a little look now on the scouting and see if we have any players left here and our priorities. We have Ollie Cook, waiting until full knowledge. Yeah. So we can wait for him for that, or actually we have two scouts, so we will do this player search that are expiring in 3 months, and we will take a look now at Sky Bet League 2, even since there weren't really any interesting player in the leagues above. So let's scout these players that are still not have had a new contract, and see if we get any interesting player. If we don't get any interesting player there, I guess we'll have to tick off the box that is for to search on for players that are interested in joining our club, and search for everyone basically, but that will be a bit of a hassle, since we can't really expect to bring any players that are out of our league level or reputation, so to say. I will appeal against this match, since we kind of need Rostern. He's not the most important player in the team, as you know, since we will not give him a new contract, but anyway, we'll try to do that just so we can use him in the upcoming matches, and we'll allow all players here that need match sharpness to play 1 match in the under 18s for 60 minutes, since we have 7 days to our match against Slow. We'll follow this form interactions here suggested by our assistant manager. And unfortunately our appeal against the ban did not stick, so he will be banned for 2 more matches, no matter what. And we didn't get the finance report here, so let's have a look here ourselves. So we made a profit of 26k last month, and we are currently at 256k, and we have a profit this season of 270k. So that's very good and should improve our finances quite dramatically for next season. We have the projected loss at around the same level, going up here throughout the seasons, so that's very good. And hopefully that can bring up our wage budget a bit as well, and maybe transfer budget also, so we can have some room to actually sign some decent players. We haven't really signed any player this year so far, other than Carl Stewart, who has been quite important actually for us, so it's not all bad, but yeah, not the best either. And I will allow all players here again for 60 minutes per match until they are match fit that needs to play. And here we have scouting meeting. Let's see if we find any interesting player here. So we have a 25-year-old player who's not really what we're looking for. And in the midfield we have decent players, but sure, we have only one decent player, and the other one is on a loan, so that's not really the case in such a way. He's not good enough, and yeah, no other player that looked good. So we have a good training week here with an average rating of 7.62, so that's good at least. And let's have a look here at the individual level. So we have a few that have trained pretty good, amongst them Charlie Jefford, so that's good. We have Brian Brandt gaining on a few attributes and losing on some others, so not the greatest, unfortunate there. So just a few days now to the playoff match, which we are at least at home. I guess we get that advantage since we were 5th in the league and they were 6th. So I guess that's the case. And we'll add Ollie Cook here to the shortlist again for 1 month. And we have a player here that's not good enough. Neither is him. And neither is Divine. And let's have a look here at scouting and priorities, because I believe Ollie Cook have been put on. No, not really. I will, as I said, not vote in that. And some exciting stuff now coming up for this match. How do you think it's gonna end? Do we have a chance here? I think we do, but well, our form is really against us. But yeah, hopefully they can find the form somehow. And here we will follow the team instruction to add from our assistant manager Jim Roll. And according to the bookmakers, we are very much underdogs here against Slow. and that's really, according to the bookmakers, due to our bad form. And yeah, I would agree, we are very bad form here, so yeah, we're very happy if we can make something out of this. So let's put in 9 Freeman instead of Matt Richards here on the bench, and we'll keep on having Jefford on the bench there together with Straka and Mann. I feel is the best option. And yeah, other than this, I don't really see how we could change any of the players here. So let's submit the team and hope for the best. So let's play. So a highlight here for us, Stewart with the free kick, unfortunately wide and a little bit high also, I think. And a highlight now, looking to be for slow. And it's a cross, but our defenders put the ball out, and the ball is actually up to our midfield, to Sanga, who puts it wide to Watkins, and puts it long to Stewart, and it's 1-on-1 versus the keeper, but it hits the post. We have trouble with the margins here. We don't have the margins on our side at all. So another highlight now building up, and it looked to be a counter-attack for us. Unfortunately not. It's up to the keeper, and what happens here? The keeper puts it long. Our defenders puts it up, but unfortunately only to the opponents, or too slow. But we break the ball back, and we have the ball to Watkins. Watkins can play a long ball, and it's up to the defenders, but the defenders miss. And yeah, but unfortunately it's 1-on-1 for slow versus our keeper, but they put it wide. Very important that. Oh my god, it's another highlight straight away, so it's so far only highlights in this match. Usually the matches are so slow and not much happening, but clearly not the case here. So we have the ball within our team at the moment, so we have the ball, Rick had the ball with a bad pass, and unfortunately it 1-on-1 for slow against our keeper, but our keeper saves. So wow, I said a lot of stuff happening. We have a highlight again for us, or not for us, again in the match, and again they get a 1-on-1 versus our keeper, and our keeper saves again. Wow, our keeper have a wonderful game so far. I can't believe it. So the corner, not much happening. Looks like, or Slow still has the ball, but they are pressured up in the field. Yeah, and the highlight is over, and just a few seconds go, and we get another highlight. Crazy. And we have Stewart with the long ball, so this time it's Mills 1-on-1 versus the keeper more or less, and the keeper saves again. So we have fantastic keepers in both teams here at the moment. So we get Stewart now with the corner. Can I find anybody? No, unfortunately not. So this is quite exciting and nervous so far, and the highlights keep on coming. I can't even do a small comment between. So we have Stewart with the ball here, and such a dangerous place. It looked like there, a dangerous chance for us, but not happening because of a bad pass, and we have the ball a bit back and forth here, and the ball goes to us finally, and the ball to Sanga to Watkins. What can Watkins do? And it's a deflection to Rigg, and Rigg scores. It's a goal. 1-0 for Bath City versus Slow. Maybe we can make something happen here actually. But so far we have actually been playing pretty decently on a level we should be able to play, and haven't done so for the last, say, 10 games. So if we can turn this around now in the playoffs, it would be the perfect time to turn it around for sure. And as I said, the highlights keep coming. I have barely spoke a second, and I think it have been 2 or 3 minutes on the match time, and we have another highlight here building up, and at the moment the ball is just going back and forth in the middle, but it's a wide ball there for Slow, but we deflect it or take it, and it's 1-on-1 for Means again versus the keeper, and the keeper saves. So that will be a corner for us from Stewart. Can he find anybody? That's the question. Yeah, he can. He finds Sanga, who made a decent header, saved by the keeper though. So I think that highlight will be over now. Or that's not the case, so this will be a highlight for Slow, looking by what's happening, and this is looking to be a goal, and it is, unfortunately. So it's a goal, 1-1 for Bath City versus Slow here. So a bit of bad defending, I guess, or not the greatest defending here. They get to play the ball all over our penalty area. And seconds go, and we have another highlight. This is crazy. Crazy times. So we break the ball really high up. Very interesting here. And we have Stewart 1-on-1 versus the keeper. Will he pass? No, he shoots and the keeper saves. So it will be Stewart with the corner. Can he find anybody? No, don't look like it. The ball come out back to Stewart though. Up to Rigg to conduct the ball, and the highlight is over. And we have the goal! Goal for Bath City Football Club. Stewart with the goal from a decent free kick. Or a good free kick, I should say, since we make the goal. Very beautiful struck there by Stewart. So we're still alive and still hoping to make something here. So the first half time stats is 2-1 for Bath City versus Slow in the scoreline. And shots is 12 versus 12. Shots on target is 7-6. And possession is 50% to 50%. So a very good first half here for us, I think. I'm very happy about this result and the standings. And all of the players have had a pretty decent game. We have Don Ball with not the greatest of game, but other than that it looks all good. So let's keep on letting the players play a good game, and we'll make some changes around the 60-minute mark as usual here. So we still have many highlights. Highlights started here 5 minutes into the match, and it's Slow 1-on-1 versus our keeper. Can he save? Yes, he does. And it's a highlight now, Slow with the corner. And it's a goal, unfortunately. So they have equalized now, 2-2. Again, Bath versus Slow. Clark with a terrible action there. I don't know what he tried to do, if he tried to box it out or just save it, but he deflected it into goal. So terrible stuff there from him, really. So we'll definitely put out Ball, who are having a bad game, for Anthony Straker. And actually I think we'll switch out Kevin Awanka as well for Charlie Jefford to let the young players in. Not maybe the right time to do so in a way, but Awanka didn't have the best of game, and we'd like to remind them to that all players that aren't performing in the match will be substituted if we get the chance to do so. So a highlight now for us, Stewart with the corner, and Watkins puts it just over the bar. We had a highlight there from Slow with a free kick that hit the post, but we managed to clear it just. So we would like to switch out Robbie Cundy now due to that he's so tired, but we can't. What we will do though is switch out Ryan Brunt, even though that he have had a great game or a pretty good game. We'll put in 9 Freeman instead, just to get fresh legs in basically. So the final scoreline is 2-2 for Bath City versus Slow, and shots 17-20, shots on target is 9-11, possession is 50% to 50%, and we're going to extra time. So let's see if we can win the match in extra time, or we will lose it, or if things are going to penalties even. So I have a highlight now developing. Not really sure what will happen, but it looks it will be for Slow. Yeah, 1-on-1 versus the keeper, and the keeper saves again. The keepers for both teams have been pretty darn good actually. Clark even better than for Slow, at least according to the ratings. So, and we have made all. No, we haven't. We haven't put on Freeman for Brunt, it seems, so we'll make that sub one more time and at once. So now let's hope Freeman can make something happen with fresh legs here. So we have a highlight now, the ball up to Mills. Can he cross it to Freeman maybe? Oh, back to Stewart, and Stewart scores! It's a goal for Bath City Football Club, and we are leading 3-2 Bath versus Slow with 30 minutes to go in extra time. Looking good, guys. Looking good, guys. I didn't expect this at all, that we actually would turn this around and make something happen, but it sure looks like it. The trouble here is though that we don't have any backup for any of the players, and our players will be exhausted after this game, and I think our next game will be all too close, much closer than we would like, so to say. And we have only seconds left on the clock here, so we should have the final whistle now in a second. And we have a chance building up for us rather than for them, so that's good as well. So I'm expecting the final whistle to go now after the goal kick there, and that's the final whistle. We make it through the first round of the playoffs. So the final score is 3-2 for Bath City versus Slow. So I'm extremely happy and proud of the guys here after this match. This is extremely good, and how we needed to play for the last half of the season, which we didn't. So very, very happy about that, and a very good attendance there as well, of 1,500 persons, a little bit over that, so that's very good. And we will play Wellstone in the semi-final, or in the next round, and we are away team, and it's on Saturday the 11th, so in 4 days. Clearly a bit too fast for us, since I think we will have a very exhausted player now, but that's how it is. So we will praise Stuart here for the performance in the last game. Anyway, guys, not guys, of course, and gals as well, if you're watching. Anyway, everyone, that will be all for this match. So remember to leave a like and comment whatever you think about this series, and the most informative and positive comment on each episode will be pinned. And please subscribe if you haven't already done so you don't miss out on the excitement to come and the final few games in the playoffs, to see if we actually make it to the next year for this season or not. So thank you for watching, and bye bye, see you next time.